Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Tunic. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zero. Let's get to it. So today we're starting off our journey on Tunic, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So Tunic has, well, it's been out for a little while now, but it is a isometric, I would say Zelda-like game. If, Link was a fox and it was isometric instead of top-down, then sure. I mean, but I think we can all see the similarities. You've got stamina, you've got life in the bottom left, and then the top right, all blank. There's a mailbox. And if you went to, if you fell asleep somewhere and you woke up, or you just woke up somewhere and you didn't speak the language or didn't read the language, so just kind of getting a little recon of the area, because there's not a specific way that they're like, hey, you need to go this way. It's not linear. Where you can only go one direction. And they say, I mean, kind of. Kind of, sort of. You look at the different ways that you can go, and then you hit a roadblock, and then you say, oh, okay, so I can't go that way. Alright, I got a stick. And there are little hints now and then that we see. Can put it in different slots. And there we go, now we can smash stuff. Alright, so now we have an attack and a dodge. So now these guys that are bouncing around, we can actually have some way to fight against them. Easy enough. They drop some coins or a coin. The way is shut. Hero's grave. Alright, some more enemies. Now it's a group of enemies instead of just a single. Takes 3 slashes with the old stick to put them down. Some different enemies, but we can't get to them. And it makes you wonder how big the map is. Is it a really big map, or is it just convoluted? Ooh, that's a big guy. Oop, not able to take him out before he counterattacks. These guys, not a big deal. So the blue guy, I have to remember that with the stick, I'm not able to. This way, quote town, something, quote town, something, something. Alright, got these like shrub, I mean, it almost looks like little trees, but little grass maybe, and then these shrubs. The shrubs are obstacles. We can't do anything with them, at least not yet. We run out of stamina, and then of course we're like breathing hard, and we have to wait until that gets refilled before we can roll again. Alright, so this statue of the fox actually holds 2 purposes. One is that it's a save point, and 2, it'll restore health. Alright, so now we're at this big gold door. Now we say 3 colors coming together. And now we're dead. You can only assume by the bluish tinge we've lost a little bit of our color. Now this is really panned out, zoomed out compared to where we were just at. So we get up here and then there's another door, but you can see that it's connected to these 2 tuning forks, it looks like. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that neat? That's a nice little detail. Instead of just like shifting open, it like you can see it physically unlock. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna fall here. I had to wonder. Hey, another fox. A big one though. But she's no spoken language here. But apparently she's imprisoned. It's kind of a Princess Peach kind of thing, and there's those 3 colors of green, again, green, red, and blue, which we saw on the gold door. So apparently something to do with those colors is keeping her imprisoned. Alright, so there's no way to get through the door at this point based on that information. So we'll have to come back here, presumably at the end. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There we go. Zoomed out and you can see a decent portion of the map here. Another locked door. No way to get to it. So in the beginning here, just kind of wandering around, seeing what we can see and what we can do. Just kind of experimenting with the world and see how we can interact with it, see what we can and can't do, and we already found out real fast. Well, that's the other side of that. Shrubs that we can't get through. So I imagine at some point we'll be able to get through there. I feel like we've already taken care of these guys. And they've come back. But get a couple coins here, a couple coins there, and then we're wealthy. Don't know what we use the coins for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out before too long. Alright, so here's one of the doors. Blah, blah, blah. Sure. Here we go, something different. Here we go. So it's all part of a manual, which of course some of it you can read and some of it you cannot. Ring the bell. Magic potion, focus preview. readied equipment. So, I mean, some of it we already know. Just by trial and error, we figured it out. Yeah, so just front and back one page. So page 10 and 11 is all we have. We don't have the entire thing. Now, I have heard that either the developers or the developers got someone to actually print out a game manual. There was such a call for it from the fans of the game that they're like, hey, you know what? Let's do it. Okay, there's got to be some way to open this door. Either we have to open it from the other side, or we have to do something on this side in order to get it to open. So anyway, that's pretty cool that the developers put out a physical game manual. Back in the day before the virtual game manuals and tutorials, even games that had tutorials, they still had a physical manual that you could read through. Not that everyone read it, but it was there if you wanted it. And I would say that the pages that you're finding here, that we're finding, well, 2 pages so far out of however many pages. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it looks like a little fox mug. Look like there's like a little hole in the top. So you never know. It looks like it's a blocked path, but actually it's not. Ooh, very interesting. So go down here. There's enemies, but there's also a chest. So it's kind of like, oh, we can take care of these guys. And it looks like it's a dead end aside from that. There we go, and we got some more coins. Oh, we got a whole bunch of coins. So fighting these guys, it'll give you like 1 or 2, at least so far, from the guys that we've defeated. But then like the vases could have nothing, or it could have a couple, and then I remember seeing the East Forest in that page that we picked up. East Bell Tower. Ooh, yeah. So if we start swiping as soon as they get in range, then they can't do anything about it before they're defeated, but if we don't, then trouble. Ah, so now we've got 10, 11, 12, and 13. Shield, so we'll find a shield at some point. Ah, and that's something I didn't know. If we hold down the button, then all of a sudden we can start. Ah, there we go. Start running. At first I thought it was going to be a longer dodge. But instead it's like well, we go down there, but that's a one-way ticket. So we'll kind of want to check things out up here first before we do that. Come up here and it's like, nope. Dead end. So it's either go back out to the forest or go down the the ladder and see what's gonna happen to us down here. Alright, so we got an empty chest, a ladder that's broke off of the main part, and a save point. Alright, so we're in the east bell tower, now we're in the east forest. And whatever it says after that. Ooh, that hurt. Well, I guess there's a reason why we didn't get to fight these guys right off the bat. There we go, so stick and move, stick and move. One of the other things that look like is if you are low on stamina, or the less stamina you have, they shoot something, or can shoot something. Ah. That was a very damaging fight. These guys aren't a serious threat unless you're not really paying attention. There we go. And we got a few coins off of them, so all the better. Looks like there's an enemy in the hero's grave. I think that's... well, that was silly. Got hit. Oh, got hit again. Man, now we're in trouble. Oh, there we go. And we got 3 coins out of it, but we're going to go back to that save point and get our health back. Because we're basically a strong breeze away from keeling over. There we go. Alright, back to the east forest. Oh, these guys are back. So not only do you get your health back, but these enemies regenerate. Whew. Oh, don't go that far. Oh, look out. Yes. Like, can I attack these guys without... Ooh. Got a little bit too... Ooh. There we go. Get that stamina back. Like, on the stairs is a pretty good idea, but not a great idea. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Checking to see if there's a hidden passageway back there. If it is, it's blocked by the shrubbery. Yeah, all these guys came back. Very Dark Souls-esque. Well, you can heal, but all those enemies you defeated, they're coming right back. Wow, there's a bunch of blobs to fight. Alright, there we go. As long as they don't all come at you at the same time, it's not a big deal. Now that we kind of have an idea of how to fight those guys, it makes it a little bit... Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was a prompt to jump. Jump! Jump across. Oh, look at that. That was a lot easier. Came up on them unawares. Now you might be asking... Ooh, boy, that's the way to do it. Catch them unaware. Ugh. just out of range and then get hit. Oh, dead end. Blah, blah, blah. I'll take it. So obviously it's some sort of health potion, or I assume it's a health potion. Alright, so these guys are still gone because we've not been to a save point. Anyway, what happens when you die? So when you die, there is a Souls-esque penalty where you lose some coins and you go back to the last save point that you were at. A blah blah, I'll take it. And then you have to get back to it. To get those coins back. And if you die in between before you get to it, then you lose those coins. So obviously there is a penalty for dying. There's moment of safety in the first part of the roll. And then as your stamina goes down, you take more damage. So stamina is important for multiple reasons. You get to dodge out of the way, but you also, it's almost like armor. Alright, so there's a way up here, and I see a new enemy. Ooh. Oh, two of them. Not just putting one, but look at this. These guys are, whoo. Ouch, that hurts. Ow. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, there we go. That potion came in handy. Trying to get them to do some of the work for me. There we go. Now just the one guy left. Oh, he gave 8 coins. Oh, he's stuck. That's funny. So let's get a couple hits on him. Maybe. Nope. We're in trouble again. Yeah, that's the one that I wanted him to swipe. There we go. Luckily, they swing relatively slow, so you've got a little bit of time to counterattack them. Oh, a decent amount of coins. There's another enemy up there. Worry about. Yeah, look at that. Like, dodge, dodge. Dodge for your life. Alright. I continually think about maybe I should go back to the save point. Oh man, there's another 2 of these guys. I can get a few hits on them. Ooh. Run! Run! There we go. Oh, what was this? There we go. Look at that. Up it goes. Down it goes. Oh. Okay. It's almost like a pulley system or a block and tackle. Man, these guys. just waiting for me to come down, and I'm so close. Wish I could pick up a boulder from up here and just drop it down on top of him. I'm one hit away from getting taken out. Took a chance and it paid off. There. Luckily, they don't follow you down the steps or up the steps. Kind of like, okay, hopefully there's a save point around here somewhere. Oh, here's another one of these mechanisms. We're gonna do this first, just in case. A blah blah, I'll take it. Because there's always that chance where you do the mechanism, like the first time you do one, it's like, oh, look at that, you open up this thing that you couldn't get before, and then the second one you do is a trap. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a trap. Maybe it's not. We're gonna find out here in a second. Oh, it's a ladder. Ooh, that's a big boy. Alright, so I know this looks very familiar. I think this is right next to that save point. So we'll go ahead and heal up at the save point. We'll come back since now we have that shortcut. And we'll see what happens with that big guy in the other room. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
PlayStation